Live at 225, man. We are in the building. Now y'all know we are at home, you know what I'm saying, with the creator, the Don Dada,
the Don Dada?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The lady who runs it all, man. I don't know, you got so many hats, man. Like, we talk about everything that you do, but like first, let me get in the building, man. It's your boy DC. We are in the building again at Life Her Studios with the Don Dada.
Don Dada, Yvette. Yvette Lloyd.
Yeah. So like, I know that you like a jack of all trades. There's like millions of things and stuff that you got going on in life that you're doing. But let's start talking about this book, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we started off this year writing the book, right? You know what I'm saying? You just got it out. It just dropped 2 months ago, I think
so.
Yeah, it's been about 2 months. Yeah. So 2 months in, how does it feel to be a published author?
I don't feel it. I mean,
it's hard to,
Yes. I mean, it's cool. It's cool. I love the responses that I've been getting of people reading it. And I even have some people using it for their courses to teach their students. I had another person teaching it in their business class in a college, and a few other people utilizing it for different educational purposes.
Oh, yeah.
Which is super amazing. I'm glad that they're utilizing it for just that, because it's not really just a book. It's a workbook as well, because you can write in it and you could take notes and you could just learn a lot, because I'm so transparent and I'm dropping a lot of gems in it.
Yeah, most definitely. This is definitely a book that y'all need to go get. It's called The Millionaire Mindset Shift.
Yes.
All right. And it is available now on all platforms, right?
Yes. On Amazon. You can get it on my website, lifeherpodcast.com, and Barnes and Noble.
Yeah. So first off, congratulations for that. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's real big in the world. Becoming an author, I know that was kind of challenging, having to sit down with yourself and like go over your life and the things that you want to put out or you're willing to put out.
Yeah.
Along with, just being transparent and open and honest with business and growth and how to become a better person in yourself. Was it difficult for you?
You know what? It was actually easy for me. Okay. And it was easy because I have a ghostwriter.
Right.
So all I had to do was just talk to her. She will listen, and then she will just break it all the way down. Like, she did an extreme, amazing job with it. It was very helpful. I tried to do it on my own at a point of time.
Right.
But it was difficult for me to just do it on my own. So if I could just freelance and just talk and someone will just write out everything, I found it a lot more easier for me to do it, because if I didn't do it that way, I wouldn't have never got it done.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think that's one of the things being successful in things is that sometimes you have to know when to delegate projects to other people.
Yes, it's costly.
Yeah.
However, it's worth it in the end. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It is.
Oh yeah, most definitely. So for those who don't know about the book, give us a brief breakdown of what we talk about in the book or what you talk about in the book and some of the workshops and stuff that you have for.
As far as the book, I'm a lot more transparent on how I actually started becoming a business owner and who I was before I became a business owner. I've done it at a very young age, in my early 20s. Mm-hmm. So with me starting so early, I really wasn't in the workforce of a 9-to-5 job for so long. So I got to know people very, very early, but it took me until my late 30s to actually shift everything as far as my mindset and people that I'm around, things that I've been through. It took life to be life and for me to actually give life to myself instead of giving my life to a lot of people that really didn't appreciate it.
Right.
So from me actually doing all of that, I wanted to share a lot of things that helped me get to where I was and the things that got me to where I was and things that got me to where I'm at today. And it was a lot more helpful for me to let people know, because people make entrepreneurship so easy.
Right.
And they never really share too much of their personal.
Yeah, all the struggles.
All their struggles, their broke days, they being homeless and like just different things. They don't really share that. And sometimes I understand because people are private, and I respect that. Yeah. I really love that people are private because it keeps you safe, you know?
Definitely.
But also when people on social media see that your lifestyle, they will take a picture or a 1 to 3 minute video and they will create such a huge narrative on your life to a point it doesn't even amount to the things that you're going through internally and physically, like in your life itself. So when you're a lot more transparent and letting people know the real of what you've been through and different things like that, it give them a different perspective.
For sure.
However, at the end of the day, sometimes people still gonna think whatever they want to think.
Yeah, anyways. You gotta let them just sometimes be who they are. They gonna think whatever anyways. But I agree with you wholeheartedly that giving people that sense of community, like this isn't just me. Like, because for sometimes you may not know until you put it out there and you are being transparent that like, hey, there's other people who have these issues and they go through these type of problems.
Yes.
So we appreciate you for putting that book out and really going through it. You talk about it like starting early in daycare and stuff like that, all the way up until now owning and running your own daycare businesses and stuff. Let's talk about it. When you first, what got you into it? You were young, right?
Yeah, I was super young. I couldn't get a job when I was 18. It was hard for me to get a job. You know, everybody was doing like the work study programs, and so some people started working when they was like 16 and stuff. So when I'm coming straight out of high school, going to Kent State University, it was hard for me to get a job because I didn't have no experience at all. So my nephew ended up enrolling into daycare, and from him being in that daycare, I started working at the daycare. Next thing you know, I ended up working in each room: infant, toddler, preschool, school age, administration, and I started to fall in love with it. However, I was in college to become a nurse, and then I was going to go off and to become a brain surgeon. So once I experienced that and went through all of that, and I was taking these like short classes that my grandma had me taking, it was free anyways to become an EMT. So when I started doing that, I was just like, I got so scared doing it. It was like extremely dangerous. So that's when I ended up falling in love with early childhood education. So that's when I went and got my associate's degree in early childhood education. And I was starting to working with children and stuff. Children are my passion. Children are safer for you to work with. And I just went from there. They're completely honest. But it's different back then to now.
For sure.
It is. It's a lot different, but that's what got me into the childcare. And then I started looking into childcare, seeing the different types of childcare. And then I went off to work for Head Start in Cleveland. I worked there for a while. And I also did Akron Public Schools educational assistant. I did that as well. And I also, when I was working in Cleveland, I got offered this job for migrants. And so I'm saying, like, this is kind of different. You got to do English and Spanish and do it. So I'm like, I'm about to look into this. So I started doing that in Hartville. So I started doing Head Start in Hartville, Ohio, but it cost me to travel. So they were located in they was in Vegas, Idaho, Toledo, Texas, real Texas. There was in different locations. So when I started doing that, that's when I really got into daycare, because I seen a different outlook from us having Head Start, our own Head Start, to looking at a migrant Head Start.
Right.
So that's when I really got into it. And then even from the kids, when I first started working in daycare, I started watching those kids at my house, but it was private pay.
Right.
So once I went from me doing private pay, I started looking more into it turning into an actual business.
Okay.
And so that's when it turned into a business in my home. And then I just took the steps and rise from there. Yeah.
Yeah. So becoming a private business in daycare or whatnot, it happened organically, right? You started off just being a daycare provider, working for a company, right? Administratives, doing all of the things. Then, like, what happens? Like, I believe in the book you talk about or parents needing more childcare, additional childcare, like either after or before.
Yeah, that's when I was working for the daycare where my nephew was at. The parents were reaching out to me because they needed a night shift.
Right.
So from them needing a night shift, that's when I started watching them at my house.
Yeah.
So that was funds for me alone, just me just doing it. Private pay. I wasn't attached to
anything,
child care licensing or nothing like that. But after so long, you get so many kids, you have to at least shift over. You know what I'm saying? So it was like real different and cool for me to end up going into that shift and started doing something. But it took me years to do that. It even took me years.
Nothing happens overnight, right?
Yeah, it took me a long time because I was still trying to find my way as well and making sure that's what I wanted to do.
Right.
Also, so it was a lot. And then, you know, with you not having motivation from people and you're actually self-taught, no one in my family owned a business as far as I knew that was like close and around me. They didn't have a business. They always just worked. So a lot of people around me didn't have a business mindset to help me and mentor me. I literally learned everything on my own, and I was learning as I go, which it's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time, because when I make mistakes, I gotta pay for those mistakes. You know what I'm saying? I gotta take them on the chin, but I ain't had nobody to tell me either. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a lot when it comes to it.
Definitely, yeah. I know it gotta be hard, just like with anything when you want to start off, but like finding a balance between what you thought that was gonna be your future. Being a doctor, being a surgeon, being in hospitals, ERs, EMTs, like all of that. And then like what arguably could be considered your calling, taking care of children and, you know, being a provider. Like, was it hard to let go of the one or just be like, okay, well, this is really what I'm going to do?
No, it wasn't hard.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't too hard. It's just the fact that me actually knowing this is actually what I want to do. So it's really to a point of me doing like me doing medical field. I thought that's what I wanted because my grandmother, she was worked in EKG, she did the sleep lab, she did all of that. I was always around that. And then my aunt, she graduated and she was an RN as well. My other grandmother, she worked in the medical field as well. So that was all I saw. My mom and my other aunts, they worked construction. I didn't want to do construction. That was just something I just didn't want to do. No, that was like my last resort if I couldn't find a job or something. I know it pay good. It was just
do something else.
I just didn't want to. I didn't want to do that. And even speaking of that, if you get my book, you can see another reason why I didn't want to do it, because I have my mom's pay in there. And you can see how long it even took her to become a permanent worker from all the years. It had to be hard.
I mean, like, even at that time, I mean, I understand we're growing up and, like, things are more progressive now. But then, like, there wasn't a lot of women who were, like, at the top of their business when it comes to like construction and stuff like that.
Like that. It was a struggle. My mom didn't put her struggles on me and my brother. But you're a kid. You still see things.
Yeah,
you know, I was nosy anyway. So it was like you still see things. So that wasn't my direction.
Right.
So that's when I knew it was like me working with children, being with children. Children are my safe space. I love kids.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I absolutely love kids.
Oh, yeah. And I can tell, like, the kids love you.
Yes, I love kids. Even to this day, they just cool. So it's just I'm where I want to be and needed to be. Definitely. And yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, no, that's great. For people who don't know, like, you went through a lot of ups and downs in your life, like, from not to want to bring this up, but like losing your mother, and from losing your mother and your husband, and then on to like struggles in business and trying to get back on the right side of things. For you as a person, I know that took a lot of toll mentally, physically, spiritually. Like, how did you find your ways out of those ruts?
Oh, I'm still finding it.
Yeah.
I'm still finding those ways, but I'm actually finding myself because my life was so centered and so circled around community.
For sure.
Like doing for other people, making sure other people cool, making sure that they could eat and have somewhere to sleep and have their utilities on. And I made sure a lot of people was in position for them to be okay. But when I wasn't okay, I didn't have nobody.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was a reality check for me to even see people that did know my mom, they didn't even come to her funeral. Or people that did know my mom or even just knew me alone. I didn't get support from them. You know what I'm saying? Which it's not their responsibility. I'm not holding them accountable or nothing for that because some people don't know how to deal with it either.
Everybody grieved.
Yeah, so I'm not completely 100% selfish with it, but the consideration, the thought, you know what I'm saying, would have been cool suggestion, but I don't expect people to be me either.
Right. Yeah.
You know
it's
what I'm
hard
saying?
to expect you from other people.
Yeah. It's just, you just can't do that. It's just a lot of things that we can't put on other people when we just have to move differently at the end of the day. Like if they're not doing that for you, then remove yourself from them. Yeah. Just as simple as that. Definitely. So that's what I've learned, that even from when I was going through it in my worst, darkest moments, like losing my daycare, my mom, and it was a whole domino effect. Right. You know what I'm saying? It was unreal.
Yeah. So you said you're still dealing with it to this day. What type of things do you use, like coping wise, in order, like for people who's out here, like they lost their parent, or their parent may be sick now. They may have someone that they love that's transitioning or things of that sort. Like what are the things that you do or ways that you find helps in those dark times? 'Cause I know they still come around.
Counseling helps. Counseling helps a lot. You have to have a counselor that's actually that you can relate to. Right. You have to do that. And my podcast. Yeah. I continued with my podcast even in the midst of my grief. Right. So me podcasting and talking to other business owners that has been through a lot and had their ups and downs and everything. Even though I'm interviewing them, they're helping me too. Yeah, I'm learning at the same time. Well. Right. Yes, it's just keeping yourself occupied and busy. Removing people from your life that doesn't belong in your life. Take yourself away from the world. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I took myself away from the world. Right now, only thing that exists is what's in my world. Right. Yeah. Of what I have in my life and people and stuff like that. Yeah, I'd rather be surrounded by love. Yeah, like definitely. More than anything.
Yeah, like I'm the narrator of this story.
Yeah, it's like you can control what's transpiring in your life. Right. And I learned to gain that control. I became very addicted to finances lately. Right.
Right.
I've been hooked on finances so bad because I had got in a position where I was in debt from even losing my daycare, and trying to keep myself afloat.
Right.
To a point I even had to stretch a meal, 2 meals throughout the whole week for me to be able to eat and figure out how I'm gonna pay different bills and stuff, and
taking from one place to pay for
like
something else.
different stuff. Like I was in a dark space. I was in my room for hours. I couldn't go to a grocery store or even pump my gas and stuff without even getting emotional.
Right.
And like I couldn't do a lot. So I started to wear earbuds in my ears. And listening, I made a playlist.
Okay.
So I made a playlist of affirmations type of music.
Yeah.
Music that my mom liked. And mainly it was like 80s, 90s type music that made you feel good.
Yeah, love, healing. Yeah, right.
Like
Support.
I ended up doing that, and I wore it while I was pumping gas. I wore it when I was shopping.
Yeah.
Wore it when I was people. I still have trouble being around people.
Right.
I do not be around people.
Yeah.
People think I be around people, but I don't.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things when it comes to like social media and stuff like that. They see that you can turn it on and they expect that that's how it is.
No,
all the time. When most of us are like introverts.
Yes, definitely 95% of my life I'm by myself.
Yeah.
And it kind of works in my favor because a lot of my friends like yourself and my other friends and stuff, all of us are introverts.
Yeah. We all follow the same code. Right?
Yes. Yeah. And it's like, y'all get it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it works out great because I could easily be triggered, and I don't even like hearing people, they be like, oh, how you been doing? And like all that sad talk, like I don't be wanting to hear that. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I don't want to hear it.
I don't want to hear it. Yeah, I'm trying to
move on. And that's why, like I was posting my mom, like when she passed, her birthday and stuff like that. I kind of stopped doing that because it's like reliving
certain
death
things
all over again. It's reliving certain things. So I do it in different ways. Like I love going to games.
Right. Yeah.
I love football games, basketball games, hockey games. I love going to games.
We doing a lot of that this year. For sure.
Yes, I like going to those. And most people, they will think on social media like, oh, she paid all that money for that stuff. However, Life Her Podcast get me through the doors.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so they offer me, like when I started doing what is it? Oh, it's like a tennis thing that comes every year in Cleveland.
Oh yeah.
And I go, and I've been going to it every year, and I have sponsored a lot of things and go to the events and all of that stuff. So from me doing that, building relationships and going forward, it's a person that always reach out to me and, hey, it's a game tonight.
It's coming on.
Do you want to come to this game? Like I've turned down a lot of games because I get gamed out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But they always send me stuff all the time to go to games, and I absolutely love it because it's therapeutic for me.
Oh yeah.
I travel a lot. I literally go somewhere probably 2-3 times a month.
Yeah.
I eliminated a lot of things when I say that I love finances. I eliminated a lot of bills for myself.
Unnecessary stuff.
Yes, for me to be able to travel the way I do.
Oh yeah.
And all of these things is helpful for me, you know, starting to, like doing investing in stocks, crypto,
learning
day trading.
Learning day trading.
Yes, like I am so into finances. It's insane.
Yeah,
like
you got to have the mindset meetings.
Yes.
Mind shift.
Yes, and that has helped me opened a lot of doors for me too.
Yeah.
Because they have some really cool events that I go to. All of this helps me therapeutically.
Oh yeah, for sure.
With my grief. So I go to these events and they're about like investing or trading and stuff like that. They have like big conferences
Oh yeah.
that you could go to, a bunch of investors, and you're just sitting there talking about it.
Right.
Like that, those are the things of where I'm at and things that I'm into right now.
Oh yeah.
And it helps me out a lot. The only change that I'm struggling with is me still podcasting. I still want to podcast. However, I'm a different person now.
Right. So
I'm still trying to struggle with my direction on what I want to do with that when I started back.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
So since we're talking about the podcast, I do believe you said I don't know if we had this conversation or was this in a book, but the podcast was one of the things that you and your mom were going to do. Or wanted to do, right? And after she passed, you kind of picked it up as more of a mantle, like, oh, I'm going to continue this regardless. Was that a hard thing to do?
No.
Or I mean, like, I know it's healing anytime you sit down in front of the microphone and with the camera on. I mean, like, it gets awkward at first when you first start, but then once you into it, you got it like it's nothing.
Yeah, it wasn't awkward. Well, the direction of the podcast was originally me having conversations with women.
Oh, okay.
So women of healing and things like that, because it was going to connect with my youth program for Dead Young Women's program. So with me not doing my program no more, it was me converting over, and that's where it came Life Her podcast, because I'm actually Life Her.
Right.
You know, most people don't know that I'm Life Her.
Right.
And it's me giving life to someone else or them giving life to my audience. You know, so that's what it really is. But somehow it has shifted once I started connecting more with publicists.
Right.
A lot of publicists will reach out to me and send their clients to me. And it all started with a lot of my friends that were publicists and they had celebrity clients and stuff, and they reached out to me, and I ended up starting to interview those clients. And then it was like from there, it just grew, and I was getting flooded with a bunch of clients that were business owners. Right. And I even had men that started to reach out, and they didn't care about it being called Life Hurt Podcast. Right. They had a business. They wanted to share information. That's just what it was. So I started doing that too. And then people was just like, I don't know. But that's the thing. When you have something, who cares what people say or think? Exactly. It's your path. Can't nobody tell you where your direction is. Right. Yeah, besides God. You know what I'm saying? So I just let God continue to direct me on where I needed to go. If you didn't like how I end up switching to this way, that's on you. Why don't you do it then? You know, so that's on you. I don't care. But I just started continuing on with it. And then it was so crazy because they started to see it become very diverse. Right. Then I got people who's like, well, you got this on there.
Too many.
I don't care. Yeah, don't listen. Don't watch. Somebody else gonna like it.
Yeah, there's another episode.
Yeah, it's a growing phase. Sure. A lot of people are so comfortable with being in a standstill and so comfortable with what they're seeing. They get uncomfortable when they see you grow. Right. And they don't want to see that change within you, but that's what I want to do.
Hey, you know, you got to keep growing. Like,
you got to.
I know exactly what you're saying. It's more like people, they get used to you in a certain, and they're like how they see you, and they don't expect you to ever grow out that box.
Nah, they want you to stay there,
right there in that little pocket. Yeah, that's never a good thing. I mean, hopefully for you, if you like to grow, learn, you know, create and stuff like that, hopefully that's never going to be enough. Like somebody's box it's always going to be too small for how you think and how you move.
Yeah, that box ain't gonna get you too far. Yeah. And listening to opinions of other people.
For sure.
You literally have to block people out and just not care, because like we was talking about earlier, like people really take things personal that's on themselves, and it has nothing personally to do with you
whatsoever. Yeah.
And for you to take on other people's trauma and responsibilities on what they need to do in their own personal life It has absolutely nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
If you already set up and you know what you want to do, the direction you want to go and everything, that's all that matters.
Yeah. No, most definitely.
Once people stop, I don't know, can we cuss?
Yeah, we can
Once
cuss.
people stop giving a fuck what other people say or think, they will notice that their life will get a lot much better.
Right.
If they just stop.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like one of my favorite books, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck.
Yeah.
So like,
that's what I'm saying.
Believe it or not, I mean, like, it is real hard to do. Like, you got so many people around you that you care about. So it's hard to not want them to not have that same thing.
Man, I don't
back
care.
At you. Like, yeah, it take a while. It's one of those things you have to train yourself.
Somebody could be gossiping about me, saying anything. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't pay attention to it. I don't even be around people
I try to avoid
that will even bring things to me or for me to know.
To be on
people in my circle know I don't give a fuck, so they don't even tell me shit, and I be fine with it.
I don't care.
Yeah, because I wholeheartedly don't care. It's not being mean. It's not being like careless or in denial.
I don't have the time.
I don't have the mental capacity for it. And most people, the things that they are thinking, I'm not thinking it. Right, I'm still grieving. You know what I'm saying? I've seen my mom take her last breath. I seen my husband gone. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm still playing back those.
Right, yeah. I don't have
and for me to have the mental capacity to worry about a whole nother person that don't even have to exist in my life, it's the least of my worries.
Most definitely.
Like, I don't care if you lived or die at this point.
It's like,
because I'm in my own.
I'm focused on this shit.
Yeah, I'm on my own shit.
Yeah,
I gotta get me together.
Yeah,
you know, and it's very hard.
Yes.
You know, it's hard as hell to continue to elevate and then go through a storm, then elevate again, go through the storm. So it's like you got to be calm before the storm.
Right, yeah, because it's coming.
Yeah, it's coming. And then when things start happening so much,
you got to be able to.
You got to stay calm because a shift is coming.
Oh, yeah.
And God wants you to see exactly what's going on. How is this happening so it won't happen again?
Yeah, what you
so
need to
you
do
can
to
level up.
Yeah.
Yes, it takes a long process to actually chill and understand that process because it could take your life out. You could die from it. Honestly,
yeah, most definitely.
You can.
Unfortunately, stress and shit like that, it takes a big toll on us.
Yeah.
Not only do you do the podcast and you do daycare, you do speeches, you're out motivating people, moving and shaking in the world. Like, what is your ultimate goal for Life Heard, for yourself? For you, I don't know, you got a 5 or 10 year goal or something that you think you want to knock out real fast?
It's not even me I'm grinding to disappear.
Yeah.
Honestly,
yeah, I feel that.
I'm grinding to disappear, and I've already been doing it.
Yeah,
because I've reached my point at this point. I've reached where I want to be right now.
Yeah.
But however, I'm always going to podcast. But I think every now and then I will pop up as a video of a podcasting.
Right.
But most of my listeners are audio.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like I could just be on the plane,
anywhere,
doing an audio podcast or something. Most definitely. However, I do want to do more things because of me traveling a lot. I was thinking about like vlogging it a lot more vlogs, of the different things that I do and places where I also live at. You know what I'm saying? And just do other things.
Oh yeah.
Because I just don't be here. I just be in and out. So quick and fast, you're like, wait a minute. So it's much better that way. I just been real cool and low key.
Yeah.
With a lot of things that I do, and I have Shift Society, my group on Facebook, and I share information in that. and let people know different things about finances and stuff like that. Things that I know, different stocks that will help you later on in life. And I plan on building a huge multi-million-dollar portfolio. And that's where I'm doing right now, because a lot of people don't even see how AI is coming into
the world,
our world today. And a lot of people are crying and complaining about it, but no matter how much crying and complaining we go do, they're gonna do it anyway. You're gonna have to shift your whole life once again, just like we did in the 2000s.
You have to.
When they started introducing cell phones,
cell phones
internet.
and big computers, like real computers. No, most definitely. Times change. And
time is always going to change. It's we always gonna have to adapt to the world and to different things. You may not like it now, but you're going to get adapted to it, and you're going to be used to that, and then you're not going to like the next thing after that. So that's just what it is.
It's always going to be something else, right?
So right now, I can let people know the fact that cryptocurrency and stocks and building your brokerage account portfolio real heavy on robots, chips, water, oil, electricity, gas, finding all these companies that manufacture these robots, finding companies that going to shift us over to solar systems,
using solar panels,
medical field. What is shifting over into the medical field? Like
technologies.
Technology is going to be totally different. Our vehicles going to be totally different. Our school systems are even changing.
Yeah, most definitely.
So finding stocks and things of that nature, like right now, you could become so wealthy later in life, like 5 to 10 years from now.
Definitely.
You will see your portfolio grow tremendously. You could start some when they already started at $1. Some of them are still at $10. Some of them still at $20 right now.
Some of them maybe $100.
But get in it. Just like Bitcoin is going to be our next currency as well. If people get into it now, even though it's like at 70 something right now, you can still put money into it and have something in it.
You can have
still
money
put thousands into it. And it's going to help you later on in the long run, because eventually it's going to go up to like 200K, maybe even 300K. It's just going to take time, but it's going to grow. You know what I'm saying? So Ethereum as well.
A lot Ethereum, of people,
So if people see this now and invest now, you ain't got to work later.
I think that's one of those things that growing up in a Black America that we don't really discuss a lot. Like it's we were just talking off camera before we started our podcast about everything and just finances and stuff like that, and how people are pretty much trained like not to talk about their money and how they made their money or how they got into whatever, how they started working, or even what your coworker is getting paid. Like those are all things you hold close to yourself or whatever.
You have to.
You most definitely have to. But growing up, I think maybe we should have gave our kids checking, banking, learning how to invest, even if it's small investments. I remember having teachers. The reason why I like stocks and stuff like that is because one day my history teacher of all people came in and he was reading his newspaper and he was talking about stocks and how he was making money. And I'm like, well, what's that? How do you do that? He like, all right, well, look, this is what we're going to do. Everybody pick a stock. We all picked a stock. Like, all right, we're going to watch this stock for the week and we're going to see how much money it made or lost. Everybody make sure we wrote it all down. And then every day we would come in, we would talk about our stock, how it did or how it wasn't doing. And should I buy it? Should I sell it? And by the end of the week, by the end of the month, I'm already I understand the small things. And now there's nothing that right then and there I probably could have took with me and invested in. I didn't have the money at the time, of course, but I learned. Fast forward to being older, crypto and stuff started becoming popular. It's like, well, okay, I'm into the tech world and I know a little bit of something. I've learned some things. So maybe I should get Ethereum early. Maybe I should get a little bit of Bitcoin early. Maybe I should invest in NVIDIA, the chips before it became popular.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And then like fast forward 10 years, 15 years now, those things are like skyrocketed. They've tripled, quadrupled sometimes the amount of money that they've made.
Yeah.
And it's just, I mean, like learning something like that early, I think in our communities would probably eliminate some of the need to be like, oh, you're going to have to grow up and be a pro basketball player instead of a doctor, or like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, we'd be able to invest ourselves and our time into other things. I think if we took that small step early.
Because the robots even taking the jobs for teachers, doctors.
Most definitely.
You know, just different stuff. They can't fully do it.
Yeah.
But they're trying to.
And it's making it a lot easier.
Yeah. And so it's a lot. Investing and educating yourself or teaching your child how to day trade early, it is a gold mine. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's other things in life that people can do besides everyone doing the same thing at once. You know what I'm saying? It's plenty of spreaded wealth.
There's ways,
you know, just like they said, HVAC and electrician, especially electrician.
Yeah, especially electrician.
You're gonna need that so bad.
Yeah, like anytime. Yeah, like I mean, like there's technology, right? We have AI and all of this stuff. Well, all of this stuff needs to be implemented and put in these places. Like so, like when we do have automated cash registers and stuff, like somebody has to install that stuff.
Yes.
Like, so we need people to be able to do that type of things. Like I agree wholeheartedly. Like when it comes to like technology, electricity, certain things, there's certain HVAC and stuff like that. There's certain things that I feel like forever will always be there.
Yeah.
A plumber. Like, I mean, like
definitely.
Yeah. Could there be a machine one day that's going to come to your house and fix your pipes for you? Yes.
But you know, water is changing too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you're going to have to get you a water filter.
Yeah.
And
things like that you need
do
to
different things. You just don't know the different ways of doing it. You just got to make sure that you ahead of life itself, paying down your bills, like getting rid of subscriptions that you don't need,
you don't want, or you barely use.
Yes, it's okay to not have the latest designer.
For sure,
it's okay to you could buy an outfit at Walmart. You could wear the simplest clothes, but your bank account could say something totally different because who's going to know? Because everybody is looking for something materialistic that is visible to even believe that you have money.
Right.
But some people that do have everything still have nothing.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to always, I think the big thing about people need to realize is that if your house isn't in order, nothing in your life isn't going to be in order at all. Right. You got to have things together and structured and ready for whatever is to come or that's be there or anything. You got to be prepared. And some people just not setting up their homes and they're not prepared for it because they too busy doing this on their phones, all in other people's business, want to go back and forth, just doing a bunch of nonsense when you need to make sure you have a good enough sense to know, like, okay, I gotta have this in order for my family.
Structure,
Yes, you have to. Your family is everything to you, so you have to make sure things is cool.
Most definitely.
You got to.
Yeah, hell yeah.
A lot of people don't even have a generator.
Yeah, I it's a lot of things like that. So when like power outages, just the small, simple things, like small investments that'll help you long term, especially like if you got like a big family and like y'all got food and stuff in your house, like, but y'all may not have money to buy more food if the power go out, then maybe you should invest, that one time in a small, maybe a small power bank. It don't necessarily got to be a generator, just something that plugs in and stays charged.
Yes, or solar panels.
Yeah.
They got solar lights and all of that stuff. They have these like a solar pad where you could just make sure it's in the sun. And it could charge your freaking phone.
Yeah, you unflap it, sit it out in the sun, and it
could charge your phone and everything. And some people just don't have that.
Yeah, so sometimes just being better prepared for things.
Daytime,
that
nighttime light bulbs.
Yeah.
To put the bad boys in there. You ain't got to turn your lights on or off.
Yeah.
And they just stay on. They just come on and off.
They do what they supposed to.
Due to the light.
And like, nowadays, like they got the portables, they turn into lamps and stuff like that.
Yes.
So when you do have power outage, it's been charging long enough that it can keep a light for 8 hours or so. Like just small things that you can use to just make your life easier and more efficient. Right.
Yes. So much easier. Like it's just, it's that I'm telling you, reading and educating yourself. Like that's all I do. Yeah. Like sun up to sundown, I'm either reading a book or I'm researching something.
Right.
I'm doing something to become a better person and also better with my finances, better with anything that's going on into my life. I'm making it better. Like I'm so zoned out and so focused. Like I literally don't see nothing else.
Right.
Like I just be straight focused on everything because it's like, it's to a point where you just gotta be like, enough is enough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we in our 40s, you know what I'm saying? Like when's the bullshit gonna be done?
Right. Yeah.
When you gonna get tired of that shit?
Yeah. No, seriously.
Yeah, you like still doing things that you
repetitively.
Yeah, that you were doing in middle school and high school and still having that mindset, being argumentative with people that have their mind made up already. When is it gonna be enough till you be like, man, fuck this, I'm about to just get on my shit and make sure I'm good over here and just live my fucking life because I don't think people understand how short life is.
Yeah, for sure.
Life is so short. Like literally my husband was planning to to rewind. He did 21 years in federal prison.
Right.
And he came home and he got right to it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He got to working. He got to doing everything. That man was on his grind. He still had different struggles of adapting and adjusting to the
after 21
world.
years.
Yes. You got to adapt to a lot of things. So he wanted so much, but it's like COVID hit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he just like, man, you know, a janitorial company, he's getting that off the ground. It's going slow, but he's still doing it. It's just like a lot of the frustrations. I don't think sometimes people in transition from prison to the community, I don't think people give them enough grace.
For sure.
And they don't educate them enough to be prepared for the world itself, because no telling what they saw when they were in there. They're not sharing it at all.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Some of them may be a little bit of transparent, but they're not going to be fully because it's cold. You know what I'm saying? So just that shift alone and battling shit on their own, and you can't be relatable to it. You can't really help them. It's like they gotta help themselves.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So he was battling his own thing, you know, but the fact that he was getting ready to go and get this amazing job in Atlanta, he was getting ready to do a lot of stuff and then just up and just be gone the next day. Just like that. It just shows like how short life is and how people really don't cherish other people's lives when they are in your life.
Yeah, most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? You could be around people and they may despise you. They may
for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah, they probably hate you and all of this and that, but seeing how life could be so short is to a point. Why be around people when you feel they're like that? When you could just go in your own path and have your own life and do your own thing, accomplish your goals, mind your fucking business, and just do what you gotta do. And life is so much peaceful when you don't have other people's problems on your back.
For sure.
Once you eliminate everybody's shit and you realize like
plate.
that has nothing to do with me. That don't have nothing to do with me.
None of this is actually on my plate.
You really ain't got a lot of shit on your plate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just give me mine. You know what I'm saying? And I'm good. Of course, if you got kids and stuff, them and yours too. But
that's your plate.
9 times out of 10, most people are strong enough for it. It's just other people's shit, opinions and suggestions and trying to run your life, try to beat your ass and all that stuff. That's just
hold you down.
Yeah, hold you back, telling you negative shit, talking about you, doing this and that. Just eliminate.
Right. So let all that go.
Eliminate. And life could be so much peacefuler, and you will start to see your blessings come in.
Right.
You know, you gotta sit in your space, and whoever your higher power is, as far as mine is God, have a relationship with Him, and He will work it out for you. Yeah. He will. He has not given up on you. 9 times out of 10, you gave up on you, and you gotta do it because you gotta meet Him halfway. Because if you don't meet Him halfway, He can't do too much. You gotta want it too.
Yeah, most definitely. And then and learning that sometimes, like every time, sometimes it might feel like it's doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Like, but real. You don't. But you're just putting more on your plate.
It is.
Like, and sometimes you have. I mean, like you have to find that. I can't do everything. Like I'm not the savior of everybody.
No,
like, that's what,
say no.
Like,
say no.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm telling you, no is like my thing.
Big, right.
No, or I'm not replying.
Right. Yeah.
At all.
It's like, man, I can't do it.
No, because people will reach out to you only when they want something. They won't reach out to you for absolutely nothing else.
Not to check in.
So if you ain't checked up on me, or even the fact of you reaching out to me, and you don't say, "Hey, how you doing?
Right.
How's it going? How you been?"
Right? Yeah, the small,
the small stuff. If you're not saying that first, and you just telling me what you want, like, I'm really not responding, or I'm not helping.
Cool. Right.
No, like you're not about to just do that.
Yeah, hell yeah, most definitely. I I know that all too well, man. I deal with some of the things in my life I see, and I'm like, damn, that's real cutthroat.
Yeah, you could be in the middle of crying.
Yeah,
your fucking heart out, and you just going through it. It could be like I had somebody reach out the day of my mom's anniversary, talking about, "Hey, I need a favor. Could you do this, and that? And could you help me with this? Cause I'm ready now. I ain't fucking ready.
Right? Yeah.
No,
like, I got stuff that I'm dealing with today.
Just for that, I'm not doing nothing.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I just got to that point. It's just at first I didn't like it. Of me feeling that way, I'm like, damn, sure. I'm so cold-hearted now.
Like for a person who's so giving, it's hard to like pull that back.
It's like, damn, like why am I like this? This ain't healthy. But at the same time, everybody not like that.
Yeah,
you got people that are good people and considerate of you, and care.
Yeah, and then it's
and
people
all
that just only want. They only want and need and expect. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I agree. Yeah. Like if you could give your listeners and the people who followed your journey, I don't know, maybe something to stand on, something to believe in, something that you live by that could help them be better.
Let that shit go.
Let that shit go. I like that.
Let it go.
I like that.
Like if you got a grudge against somebody, let that shit go.
Let it go.
It is what it is. It happened. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, you don't have to talk.
Like carrying a burden of what someone else did to you, or something that you may have done to somebody else.
Right.
Don't carry it. Don't keep carrying that shit because it's going to keep wearing you down. You can't move forward in life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got to find ways to move forward in life. Like repent, pray to God, ask for forgiveness or forgive them. You know what I'm saying? And move on with it. Don't keep dwelling on something that you can't change. Like people are going to think what they want to think. They're going to feel the way they want to feel. They're going to say what they're going to say. They're going to do any and everything possible what they want to do. So why the fuck not do what you want to do?
Yeah, I agree.
And
I
not care.
Oh yeah. I firmly believe in like allowing people to be who they are.
Yes.
So then that way when I'm who I am, you can't expect nothing different.
No.
I gave you your space to be you.
No.
So when I be me, I expect the same fucking space.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I still give.
Yeah.
I still give, but I give on my own terms.
Yeah, only on your own terms.
Yeah, my own terms and who I want to. And it's 9 times out of 10, it's not even people I know.
Yeah.
Or have
So
no form of attachment or nothing.
Yeah, hell yeah. Somebody, not somebody who's expecting.
Yeah. And then they keep expecting.
Yeah, right.
Like,
because that's what it boiled down to.
Oh man, somebody will wear your ass out.
It becomes a job. It's like, like you're expecting so much that now it's a job now. Mm-hmm. And I didn't fucking sign up for it. So,
no, and it would make you feel guilty.
Yes, guilt
for
you
not
into stress.
Doing what they want you to do.
Like you'll beat yourself up. You're
the most horrible person.
In the world. Yeah. And that's not how you gotta, like you said, just let that shit go.
Let that shit go.
Hell yeah.
Fuck them.
Oh yeah. So, Vet, man, what's next for you?
What's next?
Yeah. I know you traveling, seeing the world.
Yeah.
You've been outside to some games. I seen you over in was that Ghana or something?
Yeah, I'm doing that now. I donate to a school in Ghana. It's really cool.
Yeah,
doing that.
Super dope.
And I plan on having property in Ghana as well. I'm just trying to wait on the shift with the world.
Right, yeah.
Because we have so many people moving out of the country. I just want to make sure I make the right investment decision
right.
once I do make that shift into doing that. However, I'll do the investments here at home and different things with family and friends.
Yeah.
I have other business ventures, but I don't really like to tell people what business I own.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Because I see a lot of people utilizing businesses and go to places that I do own.
Yes, and we want y'all to keep frequenting in places. So,
and they don't know that I own it, and I like it that way.
Yeah, most definitely.
I've learned that everyone doesn't know what you do and how you do it. And being discreet and laid back and cool and just doing your thing works out better. I'm not big on like too much stuff at all. I'm like definitely pretty simple. I like to be debt free and just live my life. And my nieces and nephews, my friends' kids, them my kids.
Right, yeah. Like that's
you
the
know.
world. That's
and I've been focusing on my health a lot. When I lost my mom and husband, I gained weight, and on top of that, I have PCOS as well.
Right.
So just dealing with that and grief and just doing different stuff. I've been trying to like balance out my health, and I had stomach problems for some years now. For a very long time, and they're just getting to the root of seeing exactly what's wrong with me. Okay. So that also caused me to gain weight as well. Yeah. So it's mainly my stomach be inflamed and stuff like that. So I've been making sure like my health is cool. You know, they say health is wealth as well. Sure. So I've been doing that.
Oh yeah.
I've been doing that real heavy. I do a lot of self-care. Oh yeah. Massages and colonics and
gotta do the things.
All the different stuff. Anything skincare. I just do all of that stuff now. Self-care and just invest in myself and my family as well. Whatever adventures they want to do and stuff like that. I'm just down for it. And this podcast studio. Right. You know, you've been on me, and just I do not promote this thing at all.
It's coming though. Look, you know, sometimes it's just all about figuring it out.
And I just been sitting on it for so long. I have so many ideas. I think just sometimes Akron doesn't connect.
Yeah. It's hard when the resources is so small.
Yeah,
it feels so small. It feels like you got to be in competition instead of just
and I'm so anti. People. I'm like anti-social. Sure. I don't go to events and stuff. Wherever the crowd is, I'm going away. Yeah, I don't want to go where the crowd is. I don't want to do that. But however, I got it down packed with my daycare. Most of the people that the kids go to my daycare. I don't know the families. I never met them, anything. Right. So the marketing with that has gone very well. So I plan on trying to do the marketing the same way here, because I just like dealing with people that I don't know a lot.
Yeah, it makes things a little easier.
It makes it so much easier. And a lot of people didn't realize sometimes your circle is connected with other circles, and that's all you see is those groups of people. Yeah. But if you go outside of your box and outside of your comfort zone, it'll help you out a lot better with excelling within your business, because we have thousands with like 300K plus people that live here. Right. You know what I'm saying? That do not know who we are.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So
there's
marketing,
tons of people to tap into.
It's so, I mean, it's so important for you to have the proper marketing.
For sure.
And just the structuring and stuff like that is cool. But I've been so hooked on people not knowing that I own something.
Right.
When people know that I own this. So I'm trying to think of a different strategy for it.
I feel you.
For me to go. I got some ideas. I'll tell you about it. But just knowing we could just go a different path and just do different things. It just works better.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
People not knowing something is gold. I've learned that from being at tables with millionaires.
Oh yeah, no, for real. I mean, like, just the small things, like, and it's gonna sound worse than it probably is, but like the corner store, right? We got a corner store in our neighborhood or whatever. That corner store is normally not a Black-owned store. Like, but it thrives and it lives in our community for 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 years without any issues. But then, like, I move in next door and I open up the next corner store on the corner down the street, and like, because people know that I own this place,
they're not coming,
right? Or they'll come and they're like, "Well, I'll get you back later, bro. Don't worry about it." Like, I'm just gonna get a bag of chips, man.
They're monitoring. They're monitoring what you do. A lot of people count your money.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? People count your pockets. They view a lot of things that you do and everything, and it's really sad that you have to.
They'll set out ways and goals to try to attack that.
You do. They do it all the time.
Right.
Yes.
So yeah, it's one of those things. So I totally understand. It's like taking your name off of it or away from it, your face from it sometimes just encourages people to want to be able to support it more.
Yes.
For some reason, it like people will be like, well, I know her. Like, I know her. So like, I shouldn't have to.
And create something that probably happened 20 years ago.
Yeah. Or I shouldn't have to pay for it. Or feel more entitled to it.
Yeah. I don't want to give them money because I don't want them to see them excel.
Yeah. I don't want them doing no better than I think they already doing. Like, people will come to your establishment and like, they'll trash it. Like, just on the strength that, like, you know, they know, like, this is your establishment. Like, you won't get up and go take your trash and throw it away. You'll just leave it there because, like you're trying to set a standard of trashiness when you know that that's not how this environment is.
Yeah. Like, prime example, you creating a YouTube channel and you have an AI generated. You create AI videos, or you have a quotes page,
or just
strictly quotes, or a news page, or motivation. There's anything. You don't know who's behind the page. Yeah. You see those things grow tremendously.
Yeah, overnight.
Oh, yes, overnight, because we don't know who's behind it.
That's true.
But we're loving the content. People may love what you do. Yeah. They love everything that you do. But just because it's you,
because of who
they don't want to do it. That's how I've done it with my podcast. Right. I really haven't interviewed a lot of people from home.
Locally, right. Yeah.
Yes, everyone is literally international.
Yeah, and that's true. And you have great conversations. And
thanks.
Some of the best speakers, I mean, like, people are hella insightful. And like you said, like once you step right outside of that box and you see other people and you like, wow, okay, so like I really don't necessarily have to depend on this.
No,
like, I don't need.
You don't have to interview people from home.
Yeah, I don't need.
You don't have to interview the popular person.
Right.
Like it's other people that's just on some chill shit.
Yeah, they're movers and shakers too.
They are doing big things. Just because someone isn't talking about it, it doesn't mean they're not doing it. They just move differently. You know what I'm saying? So judging people automatically is a horrible thing.
Terrible trait.
Because you never know who you talking to.
Right, for sure.
You never know the connections they have.
Yeah, or just when you might need that person. Like,
yes,
like,
you just
never
literally
be
never
that
know.
Yeah.
That's why you have to be good to people or treat people right, especially when you first meet them and different things like that. Like you gotta be careful with that.
Yeah, most definitely.
Because you could just tear up your
character,
your business, and everything in seconds.
Yeah, all because you chose to act away or do something. Or, no, I agree. I'm so glad that we got to sit down and have this conversation. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know it's well overdue and we'll probably do a few more.
Yes,
you know
we do.
And like we always talk about all the other shows and stuff that we plan on putting together and coming out in the future. So I always look forward to doing more work with you, and I appreciate everything that you do for us in this world. I mean, because like, you know, we need more leaders in the world like you. Like,
Thanks.
you know, people that's strictly about their business. I don't know bullshit. And just, you know, transparent, like honest, like it's those are traits in the world that like when you come across them when certain people, like you have to appreciate that shit. Like, and I really, truly appreciate it.
Well, thank you. And I appreciate you, y'all. Y'all don't know. He the editor behind the podcast. Yeah. For a while. It's been a year now.
Yeah, it's been about a year now. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. So yes, y'all. We'll just be looking for stuff that's coming soon. We have a lot coming up.
Yeah. Tell them how to get the book, how they can get in contact with you, how to book, all of that stuff like that. Book you.
Well, everything is Life Her Podcast. You could follow me on all social media platforms with it, and even my website. And also me is Yvette Lloyd. You can find that literally on everything as well.
Yep, just look it up. All you got to do is Google Life Her Podcast.
Yep, everything will pop up. I've been debating on changing my name.
Right, we've been talking about it. Yeah.
I don't know. I done built it so much. I'm just like stuck.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll talk about it. Like I said, I feel like this is like that's the big brand, and then everything else can be something else. You can always DBA, do some business as ass.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm gonna figure it out. But when I come back, I'm coming back heavy. I can tell you that.
For sure. For y'all though, man, look, listen, dog, y'all who are in the city, I need y'all to show some more love. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is arguably one of the like homeliest, grounded, most beautiful souls in the world, and like I need y'all to show her more love. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the page, go subscribe, come to some of the events, read the book. Like, go download the book and read it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Learn some things. You know what I'm saying? Let's change that mindset, right?
Yeah, because I got some more books coming.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yep, I got one actually dropping, I think next month.
Oh yeah, see,
or something. Yeah.
Okay. So like now it's gonna be 2 books. Y'all gotta catch up.
Yeah.
Again, right, thank you again for coming out. Well, not coming out because you know we here at your home.
Yeah, we good.
But you know, without you, it ain't no us. So again, thank you.
All right, thanks.
All right,
peace, y'all.
Peace out.
That was good.